All right, let's dive into one of the wildest and most controversial conspiracy theories out there. Are reptilians secretly ruling the world? David Icke, a former footballer and BBC presenter turned conspiracy theorist, has a lot to say about this. So, what's the big idea? According to Icke, hyper-intelligent, shape-shifting beings called reptilians don't just exist. They're running the show. Not from outer space, but from another dimension entirely. He claims these reptilians slip between realities, and they've been here for thousands, maybe even millions of years. But if they're so powerful, why don't we see them walking down the street? Here's where it gets even more bizarre. Icke believes reptilians interbred with humans way back in ancient history. The result? Hybrid bloodlines that look totally human, but are secretly carrying these non-human traits. According to him, these hybrids have ruled since ancient Sumer and Babylon, through European royalty, and now they sit in powerful positions as presidents, bankers, and even pop stars. Picture this control system as a pyramid. At the very top, full-blooded reptilians in the fourth dimension. Next, the hybrid bloodlines living among us. Below them, secret societies connecting these families with power. Then, governments, corporations, and big media. And at the bottom, everyone else, kept in the dark. Now what do these reptilians want? Icke says they feed off negative human emotions, fear, anger, depression. The more chaos, the more energy for them to harvest. Their favorite trick? Something Icke calls problem reaction solution. They manufacture a crisis, watch us panic, and then, like clockwork, offer the solution that tightens their grip. If you're thinking this sounds like sci-fi, you're not alone. But Icke points to ancient myths and texts as evidence. Sumerian tablets mention the Anunnaki. Hindu stories talk about the serpent-like Nagas. Aztec legends worship the feathered serpent Quetzalcoatl, and the Bible. A talking serpent, tempting humanity. And in modern times, Icke says the proof is in our politics. Most U.S. presidents, he claims, are blood relatives, all from old European lineages. Elections, he says, are just a show, keeping the same bloodlines in power. So, what's the escape plan? Icke says you can't fight these forces physically. The key, he argues, is to wake up spiritually. Reject fear, embrace love, and see through the illusion of control. Wild theory? Absolutely. But whether you believe it or not, it's a fascinating lens on power, history, and the stories we tell ourselves. If you found this interesting, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Do you buy the reptilian theory, or is it just a wild ride?